If it was so perfect, would we be doing it again is my question.
Come on, you're the face, I'm the sidekick. That's how this works. I'm the short one, sidekick.
Welcome to Chalice Farms TV. My name is Penn Lewis.
And I'm Kiki Sherrod.
And we're here today to show you some of the inside practices behind the best cannabis producers in the state of Oregon. We're here to show you some of the things that happen behind the scenes to create and cultivate craft cannabis products.
Yes!
Hey everybody, we're here today with Leather Storrs. He's a restaurateur and part owner of Noble Rot, an incredibly successful restaurant in the Portland area, one of my personal favorites. And we just wanted to talk to him a little bit about, one, his upbringing as a chef, the foray into cannabinated foods and cooking with...
Cannabinated? That's new, I like that.
Man, I'm here for you, I'm here for you. So I just want to start with, you know, where did it start? Where did the love of cooking start? And how did you get here?
When I was born, my dad was 50, so he was quite a bit older, and so we didn't, you know, throw the ball. When my dad said go out for a long one, it meant like take 3 steps. But there were things that we did together, and food was a big one. He did most of the cooking in our family, and he was invigorated by it. He made it exciting. He took us places with his food. And that was a place where we were able to bond.
You dabbled with cannabis all kind of throughout formative years. When did you decide that cooking was, you know, past the family, past the connection with your father? When did you decide, like, that's what I want to do, damn it, that's my passion?
Greg Higgins, who had a restaurant of the same name, was the chef at the Heathman at that time. And to watch him orchestrate the service throughout whatever sort of hiccup, whatever sort of personnel issue, whatever sort of order was magical, you know, and to be a part of that team, to feel that adrenal rush and to feel like you're accomplishing something in a short period of time was really exciting for me. And so that really honestly focused me because of my comfort with food from a young age, and because I traveled quite a bit. I had some familiarity with cuisine, and it was a perfect fit. We moved Noble Rot here in 2008, opened it up, and we've been doing great ever since. And then when the cannabis started to gain momentum, and because I've always been intrigued, I started to mess around. I started to figure some things out, and I started to make some things with cannabis that were actually kind of delicious. And the first thing that I made was a version of the caramel sauce that we make here. Weed is supposed to be fun.
Here's the play.
And it's silly, and maybe this is the time that all of these things come together. And it was at that point that I realized that that was the ingredient missing from my plan that made what I had to say about food both unique and resonant. Being able to play and being able to do it legally with cannabis to a receptive and enthusiastic audience has been, it's just been, I've been tickled. It's really like,
seems perfect.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. I am most interested in being able to deliver a known quantity with delicious food that is playful, interesting, a little silly. And so all of my efforts have been towards that.
The idea, I mean, it's almost like you have a certain amount of tools in your tool chest to work with as a chef.
Yeah.
And I just want to know what it's like to, you know, go through your entire kind of culinary life and then have another tool added to the shelf. And a tool is varied and nuanced and psychoactive, is like, what is that like?
I think more than anything, it is an affirmation and an encouragement to kind of keep questing. But again, most importantly, a reminder that things are always moving. And so why don't we mess around with a fat preparation and an alcohol preparation? And we'll do it with some stuff that we pick upstairs.
That sounds awesome.
All right, let's do it.
So we are up on the roof of Noble Rot, where you actually grow almost all of what? Herbs, vegetables, pretty much everything.
We use everything we grow. We certainly don't grow everything we use.
Okay.
But
a lot of that connection to like craft quality products starts right here on this roof.
This is sort of the epitome of our approach and our mindset. So we'll use some of those. So we've got bean leaves, tea leaves, those other cute little greens.
Floopies. that distinct flavor there.
Isn't that wild?
It's amazing.
Kind of haunting. It like threatens to be sweet, but then it's tart.
Not.
Arugula right there, a little bit more.
So yeah,
we grow this in her honor.
That's amazing.
Mom!
So we're here with our offerings from the garden, and we're gonna, I mean, it blows my mind, but we're gonna turn this into food that isn't what's sitting right in front of me. So.
Ideally, and I didn't want to like, let's have training wheels, you know, for your first foray, and let's make it calm and easy and seated. And my goal, my plan, is a quick cure on some steelhead, which is in season right now.
Okay.
And if we're curing a fish, and we want to do it quickly, it's about surface area.
Okay.
So we'll have to cut it down. I'd like you to go through these, and we don't need a big salad. We're not going to use all of it, but we'll need a good collection of the things that we picked. The trio of sexy greens. These are all from the mustard family.
And these we want equal amounts of.
Mizuna, ruby streaks, arugula.
Okay.
A little bit of chervil, a few of those gem marigold pieces, and then I'll keep this sorrel. We'll mix it in with our tartare. I'll get cutting on that fish. This is a shallot, member of the onion family, allium family.
Do love shallots.
I do too.
I know how they taste, and they're good.
So here's that sorrel that blew you away, that nice, sharp, shiny sorrel.
It's amazing.
And I'm just gonna take it off the stem here. Again, really nice, fine filaments of that shiny, bright sorrel. And that's gonna pop in there with our fish.
Well, I think that's always my struggle with cooking is, and I ran into this with cannabis as well. When I first wanted to learn how to, you know, water a cannabis plant, people just said, just feel your plant. Right. I'm like, well, how do I know what it should feel like? And oftentimes when I ask chefs, it's, you know, how much of that did you put in? Oh, I just kind of felt
the right amount.
Well,
you're not helping me.
Exactly.
Throw in a few of those gem marigold pieces. So here's that Everclear tincture.
Okay.
And just put your hand out. I'm just going to put a couple drops on. I want you to smell it.
Holy crap.
Put a couple drops of that tincture in there with that fish.
Okay.
And so we'll give that a little mix just to kind of coat everything, start those flavors going. But we're going to also salt it, and when we do, the clock will start because salt will denature the protein. So this pretty pink will start to become opaque. So we're going to get everything ready.
Salt.
Then we'll finish this and taste it. I'm going to grab 2 spoons. Keep picking little tiny pretty stuff. Don't go crazy. It'll only take me a second. And we're back.
I told you.
So we'll just let that kind of hang out and see where you are. Right into our salad. And here this grapeseed oil is infused. This is about 10 milligrams of THC per gram.
Okay.
Again. And so that's where I know what I'm going to give you. I'm doing it from the ground up with flour, numbers that I know, with high quality ingredients. A little fresh olive oil to finish that fish. And right there, a sexy little garden hammer with about 25 milligrams.
Wow,
in your face.
I appreciate you, man. This looks absolutely fantastic.
Fork. There's this idea that, you know, we're really trying to balance things. We're trying to taste that salad. We're trying to take advantage of the place. We're trying to show a timestamp.
Yeah.
And then you get those nifty, weird flavors, that a little pop of the fennel.
Yeah.
That strange gem marigold. Did I pass the audition?
So it's so good.
Good.